Right, here's a look at the two options for the calf feeders. Uh, the first one is just based on what we were discussing. Um, so the two doorways there. Um, so basically one feeder coming in from here, the gate in behind it, so you can get into that house. One feeder coming in here from here, the gate in behind it, to come in from that house. A third feeder from the middle house here against that wall, and then put the actual feeder itself here then against this wall, so it's close, or as close as possible as can be to the, the last house out here in the end. I'm leaving this feed barrier all the way back, leaving a bit of space between the two of these. Paul was saying that one tiger might pick up the other calf or something, so there's a bit of space between those. You have the barrier here, and then you have plenty of space around the actual feeder here. And then meal feeding there, meal feeding here, meal feeding here, and then there's meal feeding up here on this end. I'm showing just the drainage channel then running all the way down, roughly through the middle of the door, all the way to the end down here. Now I was suggesting that maybe you should put in another drainage channel across here and then tee down into this, so even to come across and then down here at this point, um, or vice versa, across and down here at this point. Maybe put a gully trap here at some point, that if you wanted to, you could run the pipes from this into it, the wash pipes, or the buckets from these things, you have somewhere to pour the water down a drain into them. Um, so that's that layout. Uh, the other one then is based on the picture here of Tom Brown's farm in Killa. They've the EU mom or whatever, the Volak feeder here with 4 stations. So, but they're all together. They've 2 feeding this house and 2 feeding this house here, and just 2 big bunches of calves inside it. I was going to suggest that maybe for the other one, which is here. So this side of the house is the same. This guy feeder coming in here, this feeder here. You have this station here, and then you have these 2 stations outside. Now this even, if you wanted, you can move this station over to this side in this layout. That's the doorway, and everything here is blocked. So if it was in behind that, it would be just as easy to put it. Just move that one over there and put the gate, the access gate. Still have the access gate in here, so we have this feeder coming in, the access gate in behind it to get into that house. The difference is you might move this feeder all the way over here and put the access gate over there beside it, in behind the feeder. Then here you have the two of them together serving all of this house. Just make this one big house. I mean, you wouldn't have to put any gates or anything to divide it up the middle. I mean, that should probably be easier to use the rest of the year then as well, when the house is empty, and put the oldest calves in here as they move up. And then you just have the access gate here, just a meal feeder here somewhere beside it. That meal feeder could come down. So that's that one.